Well, space fans, exciting news, huh? And there's even more in part 2.
Hello, this is your television speaking.
Let's push the button marked idiot and see what comes out.
All around, change is coming, something new is in the air. Come and fly to the edge of the horizon.
Well, here we have it, folks. It's another video for you on today's show. And what is it all about? Well, it's 2 stories, funny enough, but it's running on a common theme. So, the Lord of the Rings, the rings, or should it be the wings of power at this stage? That prime suspect of an Amazon Prime video. You know that teaser they dropped? The series of vignettes that lasted 1 minute and everybody was shilling from the high rooftops of Spain, Mallorca, where they held that awful video showcase. You remember where the interviewer is doing kung fu moves and you can clearly tell he doesn't know anything remotely about Lord of the Rings and how there was no inclusivity or diversity in those Peter Jackson classic movies of all time. But as we got here, Galadriel Tomb Raider, because let's face it, there's only one and she's called Lara Croft. But look at this, folks. Yesterday I told you that the ratio was 98 to 99,000 dislikes. Today, at the moment of filming this video, Greenwich Mean Time, 3:02 hours in the afternoon, it stands at 100,000 likes to 114,000 dislikes. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And of course, I added my comment down below. This downvoted reaction is a thing of glory. J.R.R. Tolkien would be proud. Indeed, he would be. The fans have spoken, and from what I've heard, this is going to be bad news for Amazon because they're going to be getting out all the, all the media outlets to defend this show when it comes out on the 2nd of September. You can defend all you want, but the fans have spoken.
You're letting your imagination run away with you now. I have never seen this creature that you're talking about.
Forgive me, Doctor, but I am calling you a liar.
Mr. McGee! Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You know, you used to hear that voiceover, like especially in Predator, where he picked on the wrong man. And of course, that's what they've done here. Not just men, women, everybody of every creed, gender, what have you. People are rightly pissed off. But you know, the only semblance of credit I will give to Amazon right here, they haven't disabled the comment section. I think they want the algorithm to be continually triggered, that people will go and watch the video, make up their own minds, but instead they're going to the video and leaving that J.R.R. Tolkien down below, because again, if you look, it's all there. Cheesy Productions, that's gone up to what, 6,000 upvotes on their comment, and basically he or she has just re-spammed that rest of the comment about evil, not capable of creating anything new. It can only distort and destroy what's been invented or made by the forces of good. So I love that. It's awesome. But we go to another video, a video I reacted to on Saturday, and I have to admit, I went in with my blinkers a little bit shut because I didn't know what I should have done. I should have watched Drunk 3PO's reaction in full. The reason why I didn't do that because I didn't want to be seen as copying what he does or says. So sometimes when somebody reaches out to me and as a subscriber to mine, I try not to watch their videos, but now I think I'm going to do that because there was a little important piece of information I did not know before about Matt Martin, this douchewad here who's standing like a clothes peg with Travis Finstein. Martin, in case you don't know, I didn't know, he's one of these people that applauded the exit of Gina Carano when she was booted off The Mandalorian. Let's face it about Gina Carano, she was the reason why people wanted to watch the show. Because when I heard she was going to be in it, I thought, oh, this will be interesting. And you know what, that first season where she meets Pedro Pascal Pascal and they were just duking it out. You know, that is fantastic. People are praising her, and suddenly she has a difference of opinion that doesn't really align with everybody else, and then she gets booted off. But, you know, she turned around and said, thanks, Bob Iger, and carried on with her life, and hopefully she's got a better, more lucrative career ahead of her. But yeah, of course, now I mentioned that, and look at this. Now, when I did my reaction on Saturday, the upvote ratio wasn't too bad. It was something like 1,000 likes, and then it was like 687 dislikes. Now, it is at 1,300 likes, 1,700 dislikes. And the reason why people do actually hate on this, and again, I mentioned there's a really funny comment about these two gentlemen here. Okay, not blighting anybody, but you know, it did make me laugh.
Getting to experience what.
That's right, Matt. You swinging your hips there. It's like these two dudes. Like somebody said, like, you know, this is what Disney staff look like now. Where have all the butch men gone? Where are the masculine Cro-Magnon men? Where have they all gone? It's so strange, isn't it? And I love this comment here, funny enough. I'm just really surprised these two didn't hug each other and start crying. It's so true. You're like, oh man, oh Travis, this thing's going to be so wonderful. But as some people pointed out in my comments, and of course, the way I see it as well, you know, I don't call myself the hardest of hardest Star Wars fan. You know, I'm very familiar with the IP. I know most characters, but this guy here apparently didn't know what a B-wing fighter was. He actually admitted it. It's online. You can see it yourself. I was pretty shocked. And yeah, you think that these folks would be like, they're almost self-congratulatory, like, oh my gosh, Matt, we did a great job. I know, Travis, it's so wonderful. But as some people have pointed out to me, they've actually interspersed Galaxy's Edge with this promo video. That's why it's getting disliked a lot now. And again, I did say in my previous video that, you know, if this was like the Beatles mystery tour and I saw this for the very first time, I might be enamored as well. But of course, when you got things like lightsaber training with the masks on, which doesn't make any sense. And again, you remember what I said? I'm just clicking randomly at this, and all you see is Travis and Matt. Like, oh God. And now, Matt, now that I know that you're one of the douchebags that's called out Gina Carano, all I'm going to say is, dude, yeah, good, best of luck on this one because they're gonna need it. Yep, this is, oh my gosh. Yep, nobody is really remotely interested in this. I think, you know, people that pay $6,000 and buy, no, these are the people that are actually committed to going on this voyage, the 2-day and 2-night voyage. I wonder if there's going to be arguments or maybe even a lawsuit in the future where they're going to claim that this is false advertising. I don't know about the actual law and litigation about what's deemed as false advertising as opposed to the suggested idea of what you're expecting, but then when you get down to the crux of it all, yeah, it was a complete and utter letdown. Remember that scene in Falling Down when Michael Douglas walks in as defense? He walks up to the counter in that McDonald's type bar and says, have you ever heard the expression, the customer is always right? Yeah, well, that's my man right there. And that should apply to this catastrophe as well. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser has given me many laughs over the last few months, but the biggest laugh is yet to come, folks, in the next couple of weeks or less. It's gonna be so funny, I can't wait. So if you enjoyed this Spaceballs of a video today, folks, you know what to do already. Hit the like button, slap that subscribe button. Just imagine it's Matt Martin's face, and I'll see you on my next video. Or if you were me, that's what you better do.
We're all gonna die.
But this time, it's picked the wrong man to hunt.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Like and subscribe, or get your nuts Krogan crushed with Jason King.